Ladies and gentlemen,
What is up, my peoples? It's Blaze, and we have a special one for you today. We are going to show you how Blaze is preparing to set up his new aquarium, his tank. It's not new, it's the one he's been living in, but we cleaned it out for him, and he is going to get a newly arranged crib, and he's going to love it. So we're going to show you each of the pieces that we purchased and how we put each piece together to make his amazing homestead. Okay, so guys, these are the individual components that make up the details inside of his tank, but I want to start with sort of the main pieces. We have a 30-gallon tank. We chose a glass aquarium tank, and they said that 3 sides of the tank really need to be blocked off so that they don't see out, and I don't know if it confuses them or what. They need a very defined boundary. So we chose, as someone had recommended, just a matte black construction paper. Some folks put it on the inside so as to completely eliminate the glare. You can still see that there's some glare, and as he's doing right now and again he'll try to figure out who that other bearded dragon is, who never really seems to want to play. But most of the time, really, he doesn't mind, so it hasn't been an issue. Another important piece, as I'm sure you all know, the bulb or bulbs. 50 different options you guys are going to find if you're just setting up your tanks. But the bottom line is they need a bulb for more than just humans seeing in and enjoying the bearded dragon. They need it for heat, and that aids in their digestion. And they also need it for vitamin D. Now, I don't think the all-in-ones have been around forever. Someone said that they had only recently come out. I'm not sure if that's true. We chose the 100-watt Power Sun. It's a ZoomEd product. Mercury Vapor. Now, this is all in one. It's the UVA, the UVB, the light, the heat, and it really makes life very convenient. And to be honest, we have yet to meet someone who doesn't recommend this bulb, so we've had good luck with it. We chose a standard dome for it. In fact, I also have the box so that you can kind of see what that one was. This is the ZoomEd Deep Dome lamp fixture. Really nothing special here. It's got an on-off switch. The other important choice we think we made, in fact, 2 choices. One is the stand, and the other is the timer. These are optional features. You're absolutely going to find that you don't have to do that. I would, every time, even if it was 3 times the cost, get the stand, which, by the way, was only about 20 bucks. Right here is the box. And the timer, I don't care if it was 10 times the cost, I'd get the timer. You're not having to remember, did I turn it on, didn't I, did he get all the time he needed today? This, of course, is a simple one that accepts 2 different items into it if you need to, but how do you get more convenient than just telling it to come on at a certain time, go off at another time? Really, we're talking about 12 hours a day. Right now, we're also looking at getting him a nighttime bulb. Because the bottom line is it gets to about 70 in our house at night, and it looks like in the winter it's going to start getting a little bit cooler, so we need to make sure it stays above 70. During the day, just under the lamp, in fact, let me bring over the thermometer here. It needs to be around 100 degrees. I mean, I see some folks saying about 105. I see other folks saying, even at like PetSmart, they're keeping their tank at about 95. So ours is generally about 100 degrees once it gets up to temperature. And you need something that'll get them right up under that lamp for their basking. Anyway, so this dome can sit right on top of the screen top, which I'll show you in a second. But then you literally have to pick it up, move it out of the way, and by the way, then find somewhere to set it down, which can be incredibly unsafe, I imagine, versus this stand, which does more than just hold it, it swivels. So now by simply moving it out of the way, I can take the top off, I can do what I need to do. So the screen top just sits on top like that, and it works out really well. Let me get that out of there, Blaze. Sorry to have scared you. And see the two fans? You guys are absolute cards. Okay. So first things first, this is the carpet. Sierra, hold that up for me and show them. It has two different sides. We got this carpet at PetSmart. It looks about the same, but one side is very flat, and the other side is fluffy. We, honestly, I don't know which side you're supposed to put up, but we choose the fluffy side up. So you just put it in fluffy side up. Obviously cut it to match the size of your tank.
We have it like folding up a little bit, not that much though.
It lays completely flat once it's all in there. Good.
You want to put Blaze back in?
If you want to, you can go ahead and put Blaze back in. Yeah, go ahead. There we go.
Yeah, you got good.
Okay. You keep an eye on him, Jenny, okay? You keep an eye on him. And you keep an eye on her, okay? It's like a trail. Okay, let's do Maya. Go ahead and pick up this and hang it kind of in the air from the suction cup. That hangs in the corner, and as we understand it, the artificial plants are really just for humans. You know, make it look better, make it look more like their habitat. But Blaze is a fan of doing what?
He likes to crawl up in it and sleep in it.
Absolutely. It's like his bed. He'll go all the way up inside of it and to the top, in fact. Half the time we don't know where Blaze is, and when that's the case, we just dig through the leaves there, and there he is sleeping.
Yes.
So we hang it right here in the corner. Let me get a better vantage over
and I
here.
kind of like to put it down just a little bit so he can be able to get, he sits on the top, like right there.
Yeah, and he'll climb up in it. So, he is attached to Sierra's arm, just sort of hanging out there. The next one is the artificial plant that we like to put on the floor. Go ahead, Sierra, show them where you like to put that one. Excellent. And it's okay. We'll pin it with the hut and stuff like that in just a moment. Alright, so in fact, my mic, why don't you hold up the hut here, huh?
Oh.
The hut, so I can tell them about this. This is one of many choices, of course. This is just a wood, a natural wood hut. One thing, though, I want to mention. This has a relatively smooth bark. The first one that we got had a very rough bark, and the crickets that we put in would burrow up underneath each piece of it. And honestly, there were 12 or 15 crickets buried inside the bark, and we had to take that one back and got this one instead. It doesn't have that issue, so just something to keep in mind. Okay, Sierra, can you grab that hut so that we can get that in there? Go ahead and show them where we put that. This, of course, just offers shade on the warm side. He goes in it usually just to scope out for crickets after we feed him. But
No one steps in on his tail.
that's okay. Perfect. So the next item that we're going to do is really one of the most important pieces for the tank. It is the main basking branch. He uses this to climb and to hang out. Good vantage point for checking out where the crickets are. And most importantly, the bearded dragons need a way to get right up underneath the basking lamp to, in the morning, really get their blood temperature up and aid in digestion and so forth. Now, we chose one that really just serves the purpose of climbing and getting them up there by the lamp. Others come as sort of an all-in-one hut, shade, that sort of thing. But this one we happen to really like. So come on over, Maya. There you go. Now, real careful. And if you need my help, just tell me.
Oh, that thing fell over.
Here, I'll get this out of the way.
I'll move this right.
Perfect. And we'll adjust it after the hammocks get in, okay? Good girl. Okay. Now we'll put this back. Hi, honey. Are you loving your nice clean house? Huh?
So far.
So far? Do you see your girlfriend Gracie? Huh? Do you see your girlfriend Gracie here? All right, guys. The next one is
Let me do one of those.
the
Climbing hammock.
hammock. So after the first one started to loosen up, we decided, you know what, let's get another one. And instead of just replacing it, we put this one, show him where we put it and what he ultimately does with it.
Okay, that's about it. Oh, see, he's already on this tree.
Mm-hmm. So one gets suctioned to the front, and then the other one gets suctioned over here to the back.
And he'll climb
And what does
up
he do with it?
He'll climb up this to get up faster.
We've
and
actually
go to
seen
other.
him sleep on that in a
He'll
vertical
sleep-
position.
And he sleeps under it.
Yeah, in a pocket. Well, once we have the second hammock up, you'll see even more. So,
Maya, you want to do that?
you want to try it, Maya? Okay, go ahead and stand up there. I'll help you with how it needs to go. As you can see, he is up under his branch, on his branch, under his lamp, loving life. Check out the first episode in this Blaze Log series if you haven't. It was his first day here, and it was right after the music video awards this year with Miley Cyrus sticking her tongue out all over the place. Well, he did a little impression of her, so check out the first episode of this Blaze Log series. What's next?
Water dish.
Water dish.
Now, we don't feed him sink water because we don't know what's in there. So we feed him, like, bottled water. They're going to be... We usually just do it up to this
Like
length.
an inch. Blazer,
So,
what you doing, honey? Oh, what you doing? Okay, so this video isn't about feeding, but we wanted to also share this one other thing, spraying. Every couple days, give him a light spraying of warm water. I'll tell you where it really comes in, especially necessary, is when he's shedding. But bearded dragons absorb a great deal of moisture through their skin. In other words, we don't often see him down at his water dish lapping up
Unless
water
he's
like
getting
a dog. Yep, but go ahead. There you go. Maya, you want to do a couple sprays? Beautiful.
then I kind of just, like, soak it in a little bit. So let me get his tail. Well, maybe I'll drip down on it, but that's fine.
Okay.
And his tail is shedding right now, so, and his head, arms, legs.
One of the other episodes of the Blaze Log shows you when he was last
Bad
shedding.
hair dad.
Oh, bad hair day, yeah. And that'll do it, folks. So I hope you enjoyed the video of
And
showing
sometimes he'll crawl down that.
how we set up his tank. Please like this video if it was informative or entertaining, and subscribe to the DB Things channel, the Blaze Log series. We plan to bring you episodes all while he grows up. Fun things as he's eating and all sorts of good stuff. So if you subscribe, which as you know is free, you'll get a notification when a new video is out, and I would really appreciate it. So I know you guys are out there and you're watching the videos. All right, everybody have a great day. You want to say bye, C?
Bye.
And Maya's not in the room anymore,
Here's
so
the cup.
have a good day. Bye.
Here's the